Today, we are going to learn one new thing, okay? It goes along with what we've been doing for the past, or what y'all did on Monday, okay? We're going to add one more piece to it, okay? So you're going to learn one more piece, and then everything else is going to be the exact same thing. All right, so one extra step. Don't make it harder than it is, okay? All right, it says, if you have variables on both sides, you must move all variables to one side. All right, solve each equation. So notice on number 1, I'm solving, right? If I'm solving, the first thing I do is draw my line. And the new part today is that if you notice my variable is a k, and I've got a k on both sides, okay? I've got a k on both sides of the equal sign. Okay, so I need to get all my k's to one side and all the numbers to the other. So when I have variables on both sides, I ask myself, which side do I want to move all the variables to? Okay, well, which variable is bigger? Is 6 bigger or is k bigger? Or 2 bigger?
2.
6 is bigger than 2, right? I know I said it bad. 6 is bigger than 2, so this is going to be my k side, so put a k and circle it. And this is going to be my number side, so put a hashtag and circle it. Zoom in just a little bit more. Okay, so start with your k's. Which k is on the incorrect side?
2.
The 2. Is k a number?
No.
No, so it's on the wrong side. I got to move the 2k to the other side. How do I move 2k?
Just swap the 3 and the 2k.
You subtract it.
I have to subtract it. I got to do its opposite. So minus 2k. Notice where I wrote it, right underneath. When I write it on the other side, I've got to line up the k's. So I've got to write it under the 6k, so minus 2k. Because 6k and 2k are like terms, so I put it under it. All right. 6k minus 2k is 4k. Can I do anything with the minus 3?
No.
Nope, bring it down. Equals 2k minus 2k is
0.
0. Cancel it out.
Plus 30.
And then what else?
Plus 13.
Plus 13. Oops, I didn't have to put the plus sign. I didn't mean to put the plus sign. Plus sign didn't have to be there. Okay, now, from here down, from here down is what you've been doing. So we only added in one extra step. From here down is what you've been doing. So find your variable. What's being added or subtracted to the variable? 3. Can y'all stop? So this is a minus 3. I need to plus 3 on both sides. Negative 3 plus 3 equals 0, so those cancel out, and I'm left with 4k equals 16.
Really? 16 is over.
All right, is k by itself?
No.
Nope. It's got the 4 with it, and these are being multiplied, so I need to divide. Now I have a lot of people struggle with knowing what to divide by. Which number are we trying to get rid of? We're trying to get rid of the 4 because it's with the k, right? So if I'm trying to get rid of the 4, that's what I need to divide by. And I'm left with k equals 16 divided by 4 is 4.
I think we did it in
Probably. Y'all are wearing me out. You're wearing me out. Are we on the same page?
Yeah.
Okay, number 2. Draw your line. Do I have variables on both sides?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Your practice today, some of them will have variables on both sides, some of them won't. It'll be like what we've been doing. So you got to ask yourself, do I have variables on both sides first? Okay. Then from there, then you'll know what type of problem you have. Okay. So I've got variables on both sides. Now I got to get all my variables to the same side and all my numbers on the other side. So which p is bigger? Is 4p bigger or is -2 bigger? 4. So that's going to be my p side. This is going to be my number side. So which p is on the incorrect side?
Two.
The -2. So how do I move a -2p? I got to do its opposite. Add 2p. And when I write it, I got to line up the p's. -2p plus 2p gives me 0, and I'm left with 8 equals, now 4 plus 2 is 6p minus 10. Bring it down. Okay, from here down is the same thing that you've been doing, so finish the problem. You guys finish it. All right, find your variable p. What's being added or subtracted?
10.
The 10. So I need to do the opposite, add 10 to both sides. 8 plus 10 is 18 equals 6p, and my 10's cancel.
And then you divide that by 6.
Now these are being multiplied, so I got to divide, and I want to divide by the number I'm trying to get rid of, which is the 6. So I got to divide by 6 on each side. 3 equals p. Can that be my answer?
No.
Nope. Rewrite it with p first. Okay, make sure you're writing nice and neat and you can read your handwriting. All right, questions?
Yeah, we know which side is the P and which side is the numbers. Like,
Which one's
Yeah.
bigger? Which p is bigger? Is 4p bigger or is -2p bigger? 4p is bigger, so that's the p side. Okay. All right, number 3. Draw your line. What's different? Now I've got 3 C's, right? Oh, I'm about to sneeze. Okay, I think it went away. I'm about to sneeze, but it went away. Wearing me out today. All right. Am I ready to start moving things from one side to the other? No. What do I need to do first? I got to combine my like terms. Okay? Now, what are like terms?
The numbers of the same variable or exponent.
Good. They have the same variable, the same letter, and exponent. So looking at this problem, what are like terms? Which ones?
7c and -2c.
7c and -2c. Is 8c a like term?
No, because the line
On the other
creates a
side.
barrier.
You're right. The line creates a barrier. Technically, they are like terms, but I can't combine them because of the barrier. Go away.
Chavez.
Go away, Chavez. All right, so now I'm adding 7 plus -2, which is what? 5c. Can I combine any other like terms?
No.
Do I have any other like terms to combine? Can I combine any on the left?
Yeah.
No. And then nothing else on the right. So I'm going to bring everything down that I haven't used yet. All right. Am I ready to start solving?
Yeah. No.
Am I ready to start moving things from one side to the other?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I got to decide. Which side is going to be the C side? 8 or 5?
Eight.
Which one's bigger? 8. 8 is bigger, so that's going to be my C side. This is my number side. Hashtag side. Okay, which C is on the incorrect side? 5. So I got to move a positive 5. Minus 5C on each side. 8C minus 5C.
3.
3C. Bring down the plus 1. 5C minus 5C.
0.
0. Left with negative 14. Okay, you guys finish it.
No, oh wait.
Make sure you write nice and neat. Find your variable. What's being added or subtracted? A 1. So I need to subtract a 1. Do the opposite. 3C equals negative 15. Divide by 3. C equals
5.
negative 5. Negative 5. Do we need to close the door?
No.
Why can I spin this all back into his finger?
Okay, questions? Good. All right, number 4. Draw the line.
Oh god.
Oh gosh. What's different? Parentheses. I gotta simplify first, then I can solve. Okay, so how do I get rid of parentheses? Distribute. So 3 times m.
3M.
3m. 3 times 5.
15.
Positive 15. Can I do anything else over here?
No.
No, so what do I gotta do?
Drop the 6.
Drop this negative 6. Now I'm going to simplify the other side. Are you, Braxton, you writing with me? 3 times m.
3M.
3m. 3 times 3.
6.
9.
9. You're multiplying.
Oh.
Multiply, multiply. Now what?
Add 15.
Can I simplify any more?
No.
No.
Yes.
Oh.
Add the 15.
I've got like terms.
Oh.
Yep, I've got like terms. 15 and negative 6. Give me what?
9.
9. Can I simplify anything else? No, so bring it all down. All right, now I'm ready to solve. Does it matter which side is my m side?
No.
No, because they're the same. 3m and 3m are the same. So I'm just going to make this m this number. Okay, get all your m's to the same side. Minus 3m.
Technically, it doesn't matter since it's the same equation.
Yep, that's what we said. Okay, so 3m's cancel, 3m's cancel. I'm left with 9 equals 9.
That's the answer.
Okay, if 9 equals 9, does 9 equal 9? Is that the same?
Answer's 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. If 9 equals 9, then my answer is all
No.
real numbers.
Oh, are. Go to
And
my-
that means, so what that means, remember on Monday when we checked our work? How did you check your work?
You.
You plugged it in. So like on number 3, if I wanted to know if negative 5 was the correct answer, I would go plug in negative 5 for each C. And make sure that this side equals this side when I get my answers. Remember that? So what all real numbers means is that I could choose any number. I could choose 21. And if I plug in 21 on each side for m, I would get this side equals this side. I could plug in negative 150 for m, and this side would equal this side. Any number I plugged in would work. Now, you're going to have one on your practice like this. Y'all are going to ask me because you're not listening. You're going to have one on your practice that you get your final answer, and it's going to be 2 different numbers, like 18 equals 9. Does 18 equal 9?
10. No.
No. If you have $18, is that the same thing as $9? No. So those don't equal each other. And if they don't equal each other, then your answer would be no solution. Meaning, there's no number that you could plug in for m and get the same answer on this side and this side. Okay? If it's all real numbers, you could plug in any number. If it's no solution, there's nothing that you could plug in to get the same number on each side. Questions? Okay, you're going to have one on your practice today that's going to be a no solution problem, so look out for that. All right, number 5. 5 says, if y equals negative 2x plus 5, what is the value of x when y equals 9? So what information is it giving me?
White.
Y.
It tells me what the y is, right? Y equals 9. That means y is negative 9. What's it asking for?
There.
What is x? So how would I find x? Plug in what? Plug in the y. So if I know y is negative 9, instead of writing y, I'm going to put negative 9 equals negative 2x plus 5. And I'm going to solve for x. Do I have variables on both sides?
No.
Nope. So this is a normal problem. Find your x. What's being added or subtracted?
-5.
The 5 is being added, so I have minus 5 on each side. And I'm left with negative 14 equals negative 2x. The 5's cancel. Then these are being multiplied, so I need to divide. And what number am I trying to get rid of?
2.
The negative 2. So x equals 7. So x equals 7. Any questions? How are we feeling?
Good.
Good. Okay.